like I said, I kind of had low expectations. This just hasn't been my genre. But I thought, I'll follow the assignment and turn my brain off and watch the movie. And it was so fun. And let's say it was like I was gonna say it's a little more smart than I expected, but it was clever in some really fun ways. It took interesting turns. Um, I think everybody in the ensemble like showed up for this movie. I Whatever Savage was doing, I think he really got good performances out of people. He got them to understand the assignment and really go for it. And as silly as a lot of this movie was, I didn't feel like any of the performers were self-conscious about it. They were just leaning in, and that made it, I think, even better. The regatta was insanely fun to watch. I was having like the time of my life. Tom and I were laughing out loud to a lot of this movie. That was a big part of it. I love the scene where Godzilla tramples over the the model town with his mouth on fire. I mean, there's just a lot of really like memorable standout scenes. The naming conventions are a treat. Um, I really don't have anything super negative to say about this movie. I think, it's just silly. It's just like really wholesome, silly fun. The romance, they have exactly negative chemistry. Like they have
Yeah.
negative chemistry. But like so it's less about like a movie for the guy gets a girl and more about the guy trying to impress the girl, and in that way I think it sort of saves itself. Um so I could get on board with it. I was like, the romance is almost kind of secondary, even though it's kind of the catalyst for the plot. Um, yeah, all around, I just thought it was fun. I guess you could make the argument that some of the ensembles pretty superfluous and they get a little samey, but that also just feels very indicative of the 80s to me. That was a lot of 80s teen movies, so I don't take too much umbrage with it. It was fun. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. If you had give it a rating, what do you think?
Oh, like 3.5.
3.5. All right. It's
Yeah.
pretty solid.
Yeah, I thought it was a solid movie.
All right.